It's actually a pretty rare, that's a rare bed.
Now, was this used for like funeral or flower car or anything, or that's the way
That
it
was
was?
it's called an express bed.
I haven't seen these on any of the ones I've seen out west.
Yeah.
These are usually gone in the
I don't know
handle. Wow, look at all this over. It's all overseas for the most part. Wow.
Yeah, there's a picture of them shipping it on
God.
the bed.
Check that out.
Someone lived in this for real.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, this thing here.
hey, I gotta see it. This thing's cool.
Wow. There's a lot of room in here. Look at the ceiling somebody painted.
Oh, cool.
Look, celebrity Matt, iron traps here. I want to know how you transport the Coke truck and don't break any bottles.
Oh my god.
Can you imagine trying to haul this thing? All right, here we have a really cool trailer. This is a Mullins trailer. They only made like 1,500 of these Mullins trailers. They're really cool. Porsche diesel tractor, which is super cool. Yes, Porsche made farm equipment. This is the Stutz. And Stutzes are just super cool. It's a Citroen, which is cool. I love this Pontiac convertible. We may try and do something on the Pontiac convertible. Morning everybody, we're down here in Virginia getting ready to do our morning preview of this awesome auction. There's tons of good stuff. It is a very hectic day. I have an hour to do this preview before we start bidding, so I want to kind of show you what we got going on here. Do the preview at the same time. All right, so I don't believe this is on the sale because I didn't see it. Do not sell, but a really cool to be a 41 to 47 Ford COE tanker, not on the sale. This is all full of cars in here, but I have limited time to do this preview, so we're gonna go do that first. So much stuff. I'm not gonna be able to film and do this preview, so we're gonna just give you a general quick overview here. And I'm gonna have to toss the camera in my pocket here, but we'll be filming a lot of this stuff as we're loading. I'll have time to run through it a little bit better, but tons and tons and tons of stuff. This guy was like a lifelong collector of domestic and foreign. Amazing sign collection you'll be seeing. Really cool car collection as well. Tons of stuff here. We got me and my dad's van, his trailer, my truck, my big trailer, and my buddy Brian and his truck and his trailer. We're going to be buying a lot of stuff out of this sale. Really nice Bronco here that's already bringing pretty strong money online. I don't think I'll be able to buy this, but pretty nice truck. Got an E-Type Jag. Bunch of cars we'll be showing you. This is just the smalls. This is the day one. Get everybody excited. We are back at the sale here. I'm kind of caught up on bidding right now, so we're going to show you what's going on here. So all this stuff is sold, all the small parts down here on this side. We still got this half to go, so I am down here kind of previewing while I talk to my dad, who is up there bidding for me, and himself. My dad probably is going to buy more out of the sale than I am. So, but lots and lots of stuff here, tons of parts, a lot of foreign stuff. Some great cars and trucks inside this building that we're going to show you here. I finally have time to do that. This Bronco is super nice. I just don't know if I'm going to have the coin to take the Bronco with us or not. Really nice. This kind of thing bothers me. I didn't crawl under this thing, but this is probably hiding rust holes in the floor. But overall, I mean, as far as the Bronco goes, this thing's nice. I was able to buy a few things this morning already. I missed a couple things, but I think a buddy of mine got them, which is cool. Everybody got to get some. I was able to get these visors already and a bunch of tires. I am going to be the tire man going home. That's for sure. Just so much stuff. Alright, we're going to go inside the building here. This Dodge welding truck is really cool. We're going to see where the bids go on this one. See if I can't get this one bought. I think it's really neat. Lots more stuff up here as well. Mostly tires. We go in here. Check it out. It's got all these early Fords. I love this big International. Big KB8. I don't know if this is a diesel. No. Cast job. Really cool truck. Air brake. Livestock trailer. Super cool. Couple Volvos here. I had a lot of Volvos. A lot of foreign cars, Triumph. Here we have, looks like another Volvo. Another Volvo. It's a Citroen, which is cool. A TVR, which I know is pretty popular. A couple of these Datsuns, which are also popular. A 2002 BMW, popular car, not for me. I'm staying in my lane right now. I love this big wheel car here. Super cool. I love these Ford Roadsters. They're just not the right year for me. I love this Pontiac convertible. We may try and do something on the Pontiac convertible. Just not a real great time for me to spend a ton of money on something. This Ford Cabrio, I don't know the correct terminology for this car. I'll have to ask my buddy that's here, but I love this car for some reason. I love that color. So we'll go over here. So this is like an awesome car here. This is the Stutz. And Stutzes are just super cool. Here we got an early Jag. We got a couple of these crawlers. This is a Porsche diesel tractor, which is super cool. Yes, Porsche made farm equipment. We're just going to go this way and work our way back around. Here we got like a Ford Woody, 41 maybe a 40. Here's a Dodge. This is like a 1-ton extended wheelbase Woody wagon. Never even seen anything like this. I know what it is. I mean, it's built on a like a B3 platform, 1-ton, but never seen one in a wagon. Super cool. It's a beautiful Packard here. Too many doors, but beautiful car. Here another. This is a Studebaker, 4-door Studebaker, early. Another Packard. Another Woody wagon. Looks like parts included. This one, the wood is in really nice condition. This looks like it was going to Hershey at some time. Those are the stickers you get. Here's a Studebaker, early, nice car. Little Mercedes wagon, which is super cool. Nice patina. Couple little Heelys, I think. That's a TR4. I'm not up on these cars, so excuse my lack of knowledge there. I'm not the type of guy to get on a camera and blab and pretend I know what I'm talking about. I don't know these little cars. I know what I know. I'm trying to learn every day, but I'm not going to learn much about those today. I like this little, this is a Morris Minor, I believe. Yeah, I remember those, obviously. That's my last name. And I know that MG stands for Morris Garage. Alright, here we have a really cool trailer. This is a Mullins trailer. They only made like 1,500 of these Mullins trailers. They're really cool. Cushman here. Another MG. Like I said, this stands for Morris Garage. Which is pretty cool. This little Volvo. Guy's got a bunch of Volvos in here. Volkswagen bus. MG. I don't know what this thing is. It's pretty roachy. There's parts. This is cool. What's this? Morris Minor 1000. Woody. That's super cool. Or it's an Austin. Yeah, Morris. Yep. Volkswagen Beetle. Looks like it's in nice shape too. Another little Volvo. More Volvos. Well, Celebrity Matt, Iron Traps here. I want to know how you transport the Coke truck and don't break any bottles.
Oh my gosh.
Can you imagine trying to haul this thing?
You'd have to pack all that up by itself.
I'd like try and shrink wrap them or something. I don't know.
It'd be a huge load just to.
No, they'll stay.
Yeah, I mean, you figure they stayed when they were delivering.
Yeah.
I mean, they had liquid
Yeah.
in them, but
You think just bouncing down the road, these things would be jumping up and falling out?
maybe. Well, how did they collect them when they were empty? That was a big thing back then.
Yeah.
Well, the truck went its own speed. It didn't go
Yeah, that's true
75
too.
miles an hour on the highway.
Yeah, no, I've driven these. You don't want to go more than about 35.
Yeah.
I love this AA truck. The bed on this thing
That's
is
pretty.
super
It's actually
awesome.
a pretty rare. That's a rare bed.
Now, was this used for like funeral or flower car or anything, or that's the way
That
it
was
was?
It's called an express bed.
I haven't seen these on any of the ones I've seen out west. These
Yeah.
are usually gone to
I don't know
handrail.
maybe it was purpose. Or actually, this isn't an express. This is a different body. But the Gilmore has a museum. In their museum has one.
This reminded me of like funeral home flower car. Like,
Oh yeah.
yeah.
I don't know.
I wonder what
With
this
some
thing
sort
will
of
bring.
option. I've seen them before, but I don't know.
They never had a tailgate, or did they?
I think it varies on what.
What
it
it was
is.
used was, yeah.
No water, no gas, top cylinder lube. Fall of 2004.
I had two guys call me and say, "Hey, you got that sale?" I'm like, "Yeah." They're like, "Well, let's get this out of the way. You want that Airstream?" I'm like, "No, I don't." I'm like, "Should I?" They're like, "Well, I prefer that you didn't."
That thing's gonna go for some money.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, my one buddy told me what he'd go to on it, and I was like, "Whoa." So,
It's so nice.
yeah, it is. It looks like they were starting a restoration on it.
All torn out on the inside. Looks pretty clean.
I know I've tried to flip like Scotty campers and Shastas, and oh my god, the work that goes into fixing one of them when they got a crushed roof or whatever it is. But they're made out of toothpicks and aluminum. This one is super cool though. If you had the right vehicle to tow this with, I mean, you'd have like a showstopper.
Yeah. They replaced a lot of the wood in there already. Looks like.
Hey, did they bring that gooseneck like boat tail thing to Hershey this year again? I didn't go to the car show. Do you
No, I
remember-
didn't see that.
Do you remember
I
seeing
didn't
it?
Go, I didn't go to the car show, but I didn't see it in the, like on the grounds.
Okay.
They usually parked it in the grounds.
Yeah, that was like one of my favorite things that ever showed up there.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
This thing is serious
I
here.
know. Did you see all the places it's been?
It's like the ultimate hippie mobile. Wow, look at all this over. It's all overseas for the
Yeah.
most part. Wow,
Yeah, there's a picture of them shipping it on
God.
that thing.
check that out.
Someone lived in this for real.
Yeah.
Like,
Wow, that's not a lot of living space. I guess this has got the. Does it pop up or no? I don't know where this guy was sleeping at. I guess this folds down. This probably comes out and makes a bed.
I hope so.
My buddy Grayson literally goes out and like he'll buy these things in like California. He'll take an engine and transmission and brakes and everything with him. Literally do a whole driveline swap and then drive the thing back to right from. He's from right here.
Man.
He bought one off. He bought one off of Dennis Collins in Dallas and literally did a drivetrain swap and then drove it back to right here. He's from Danville. I was hoping this motor turned. I was going to try and buy this V12 just to get it running on YouTube, but it's stuck pretty hard.
At least everything's there, man. The ones outside are all gutted and everything.
Look at this crazy thing.
Yeah, I was checking out that intake. That's pretty cool.
And this is a cutaway. This is super cool. You trying to get any of the cars, Matt?
A couple I have my eyes on. Actually, my buddy, one of my really good friends is after this of all things. He needs the tub.
Okay.
And he's been looking for a clean tub, and
Yeah.
you know, like at Hershey, all the ones he found were rotten.
This is a pretty clean tub.
So honestly, I can't see how he'd win it because he
Right.
wants to spend like way too much on it. I think.
Well,
I'm
if
gonna
it-
bring it home for. He had to
Yeah.
work, so I'm gonna bring it home for him.
Well, if it completes his project, I've been in that position.
Yeah, he's willing to pay retail number for that.
I just got smoked on all that yellow sheet metal outside.
Yeah.
Totally smoked. I gotta try and find the guy that bought the rest of it. I'm gonna sell him the hood now. My dad wants this thing. I don't.
It's really cool.
It is cool.
It is super cool. It's like, Dad, what do we do with it though? I don't know. I'm like, well, it's gonna sit in my yard and just clog it up. So let's not buy it. Like something like this is super cool.
Yeah, I love
I
it.
like really appreciate that thing, but like, what do you do with it?
I'd get it running. Just drive it like that.
This I would think should do pretty decent money here.
Yeah, it's pretty clean.
Yeah, it's a nice truck. Matt, what's the story on this? Was this built like this?
Yeah, there was a bunch of body companies that made these speedsters. So back in the Model T days, you could buy like a kit. You
Okay.
take the back half of your, take your body off your Model T, you put their little hand-built body, and it's a
Okay.
speedster. I think this is one of the real ones. There's been a lot of repops. There's a couple of real ones in this. There was all these different companies, so guys collect certain body companies from
Okay,
the
yeah.
desirable. This is like early T geek race stuff, hot rods.
I like this thing.
That looks
super
killer. How
Yeah,
can you
they're
tell
really
if it's real or fake though?
I don't know. I'm not that knowledgeable on them. My buddy was saying it was a one of one. It was like a hand-built prototype or something. I don't know what it was.
I
But
think
Wicked looking.
Wayne Carini or Jay Leno, they had something similar to that in that one auction that happened in Chicago, like probably 5 or 6 years ago.
I'm sure those guys are after that.
These, whichever one of these is a Ford, I don't know if they both are. Whatever the Ford Willys online is bringing really, really good money. They always do though. Nah, me neither. This thing here, if it was matching, I'd be on it, but it's just too much of a throw together. There's just like 5 trucks to make this one. I hate them.
Are they painted it like this? I don't know.
I don't know. I think it's hard to say because the cow's got green paint on
That's
it.
got to make you hot.
The
and heavy.
Fulton visor, yeah.
That's right up your alley.
The trailer, the 2-car trailer I bought could never take this in another car. There's just no way.
That's heavy.
Yeah, it is. And that thing's super crusty.
Yeah.
That's not even like a good, that's a lawn ornament. Yeah, this thing here, I kind of figured this would bring a ton of money. This is super neat though.
Hey, I gotta see it. This thing's cool.
Wow. There's a lot of room in here. Look at the ceiling somebody
Oh,
painted.
cool. That's wicked. This is the old hippie bus.
Yep.
Look at the old stove and everything.
Oh, this had a wood stove in it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Someone lived in this thing.
That's a little.
Look at the ceiling in that.
Yeah, you gotta check out the ceiling. Somebody like hand painted the ceiling. It's really
It's like an
cool.
old hippie truck or something.
F6. Super cool. This Divco is really neat, really rare, but just not that desirable. Doesn't have the pizzazz of the other ones. We're gonna try and get this thing bought, but I just don't know how to get that crane off of there yet. Just don't know. Definitely have to get this crane body off of here. I'm gonna need some heavy equipment and a big set of torches. Or I just cut the frame and leave it here, which is probably the easier thing to do. Is just take that toolbox off, whack the frame, and leave that big heavy mess here. I think is the thing to do, but I also don't know if I'm gonna mess with it because that's a lot of work. Don't have a whole ton of time to deal with that. Just depends on the price. A nice truck though.
There's some flatheads in here.
Yeah.
36. Damn, gosh, there's a lot of 34 motors. The window stands in here, Matt.
Look at this boat motor. This thing's brand new in the box.
Oh yeah, this is stuff that's like in. You guys after this big sign?
Yeah, yeah.
It's neat. It's what? It's masonite or something?
I don't know what it is. I think it's a metal sign. Nah, masonite. Yeah. There was one at Hershey that my buddy had. I just felt he was a little steep on it. It was 40 feet long. It was 4 10-foot sections. It just said used cars. But it did come from a Ford dealership. It just didn't say Ford anywhere on it. But it was porcelain. It was, I think, 40 inches tall and 40 feet long.
I want to see the boat with flatheads came out.
crazy long fenders here. Whew. Those things are 7, 8 foot long.
Where's the rest of the stuff for today?
Yeah.
I've only seen one so far. 15.
Oh wow, my phone like doesn't work up here. Yeah, these 825s are just a hair too big for what I deal with.
825 what?
Them tires right there, 825 16s are pretty huge. Yeah.
Oh, I'd run that. I'd love that.
I just can't.
White ones right there?
Yeah, I just can't get them on my old trucks I deal with. Can't turn, like they won't fit like a 4753 Chevy pickup. There's just, it's too much diameter. Yeah, those red lines that were out in the bottom, they brought like $700.
Yeah, guys get nuts for them.
Is this anything for you here in this box, Matt? Did you see this?
I didn't look yet.
Some kind of weird, I don't know if that's an intake manifold or what that is.
Air compressor.
Okay.
That's a conversion. Turn it into air compressor.
There goes my daddy. I just missed a lot bullshitting with you on the phone. I gotta go.
This clock is pretty cool. And the clock's pretty cool.
I'm gonna try and buy these Volkswagen concrete things.
Oh, those are cool.
If my buddy doesn't want them, I got like a super crazy Volkswagen nut buddy of mine from like a half hour south of here coming in. Down at building number 3 or 4. Bunch of MGs. This reminds me of Funny Farm. They drove one of these in Funny Farm. I like this Mercedes fire truck. This is super cool. This Camaro is a pretty good car. You buying the Miata, Matt?
Yeah.
You think this thing will do pretty decent money?
That car's already at 20 grand or something.
Wow.
It's got history, so it's,
Yeah.
that's how all these good cars work. If there's no history, they're not worth shit. If it's got documented history, then they bring it.
Did you see they wrecked a car pretty bad at the Pittsburgh Vintage Grand Prix over the summer, July? It was a newer car, but that's what you need for your new office, that office neon.
Sick.
Oh, that board's cool.
Oh shit, he was selling.
Any of that killer stuff on there that went missing?
Yeah, 36 Lincoln K LeBaron Coupe. It's a killer car. 32 Lincoln Murphy body.
Interesting. This guy had a good taste. If they sold that room, I'd like to get all the car covers.
You see the, there's like an F50 or something from like the 90s that
Yeah.
they said in the listing his dad bought it new and it's got like 26,000 miles.
Probably got 200,000 miles worth of rust.
Yeah,
I
it
think-
looked clean.
Did it? Because there's a black one that looked pretty good, and then I looked at the photos and I was like, yeah.
I didn't look that
Holy shit. I drove up this last night and I was like, whoa, that's steep.
good. Not like you're in Pittsburgh.
Yeah, honestly. How you doing? Good.
So this is, I think, day 2.
Yeah.
Yes, this is tomorrow.
Okay.
Yep. It looks like you're building that.
Yeah.
Yeah, this does look like my building. It's still a little cooler though. I like it.
Dude, walk.
I don't think I have a whole lot on day 2.
Here's the one you hope you can snag. We roadster
Yeah.
pick up in pieces.
That top looks good. It's better than mine, at least.
I hope I can get these car skates. I don't know the.
That's actually pretty cool.
Yeah,
You can actually drive onto those?
No, I think you, well, yeah, it actually looks like you might be able to, but.
That's pretty cool. Alrighty, I'll show you. Here's Bob.
You selling sandwiches?
Hey, what's that? Yes, sir. Scroll down and cool. Yes, sir.
Just look out that window right there.
No.
Check it out.
The
whole building is gorgeous.
That is only in person.
Right here, check
So
this
that's why stuff's.
Look at this one.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
why
through here.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, all the cars are downstairs.
basically, if you
Yeah,
did
see
put
it
in
here?
like a real high bid. All right, cool. I'll just take photos and make it separately. All right, thanks, man.
Look at this window right here, Matt.
This is crazy.
It's gorgeous.
Yeah, this is like the dream.
Big ass tires right on there.
Are these cars down here in a sale? Yeah.
I don't see any stickers on anything, any of the tags. But that taxi's freaking killer. Look at that.
Yeah, it is. It's a shame that convertible.
Maybe that's a separate sale.
Maybe.
Oh, that. Yeah, there's some cool cars down there. Anything to the left?
I don't know. What is that in the back? A Packard convertible or something? Or a. Oh, the last car? I don't know what that last car is.
I don't know, the grill kind of looks MG, but I'm not sure. This guy liked MGs.
Yeah.
Give us some money on that. Huh? Y'all give us some money?
Are the cars downstairs selling in this sale or not?
They're not.
Okay.
They're Kevin and family.
Okay.
No.
Hey everybody, I bought this Pontiac convertible and I kind of can't believe I did. I really thought I was going to end up with other things in this sale, and I really didn't plan on buying this car, but I did, and I'm super happy about it. So we're going to get this thing loaded. Look at that, I'm right out the door. So, but I didn't really look at this car much. It's got a new Optima battery, everything's hooked up. I think I might drive this thing. So I'm getting ready to check that out. First thing we're gonna do is give this a sniff. Wow, it smells fine. That is not varnish. I think this car's gonna drive out of here. That smells like good gas. It's got good gas in it.
You own it.
Got questionable brakes.
Hold on.
Very questionable brakes.
All right, go down.
Battery's good. Battery's weak. Maybe it's a little starting fluid. She might go.
I bet she'll catch with a little jump pack.
Yeah,
You have a jump pack?
I don't. Somebody does though.
But it's gonna be a kill product.
Yeah, I think I got starting fluid too. I think if I prime that carb and we get a little jump pack, I think she runs.
I do too.
The gas tank smells good. It smells like fresh gas. I can't believe I bought this car.
Oh, you missed
You bought this one?
Yeah.
Oh, good for you.
Yep.
Congratulations.
Hey, I saw that. It should be the same as a hard top though. It should be a pretty easy piece of trim to get.
How's the floor?
I think good. I didn't really look at this. I had a bunch of other stuff on my list.
Yeah.
It all went crazy.
Yeah.
And I just know a lot about these cars. I've had quite a few of these, so this really didn't do the money. So.
If I'm not mistaken, he got 30,000 for that bed out there.
Oh yeah.
I think so.
This only did, oh yeah. Yeah, this is a really rare color combo. Yellow with a red gut.
Original?
I think it may have had a repaint, but the original color was yellow.
Hey, does it concern you? It's
Oh,
got
look at that interior, man.
A Buick intake?
Vintag.
Oh, Vintag?
Does that concern you at all?
Does it really? Oh, I was gonna say, better not. It's gonna be your problem if it does. So say, Brian, I'm enacting my retainer right now. Go ahead and talk to the auctioneer.
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah, right? It smells good. I think this car was originally yellow because the dash is yellow and the firewall's yellow.
This car's yellow. Yellow car.
Yeah. Yeah, there's keys for everything.
Trunk.
What do you think? Glove box key? Here, I'll give you all of them.
Let's give you all.
Let's see. So this came, it was getting worked on here. It's got Jersey plates, Jersey key tag. Oh yeah, I don't know about hauling it backwards, brother.
Can't haul it backwards, man.
First one of these I ever had. Couldn't figure out how to open the hood. Figured a fancy car like this had a hood release, and it did. Here, try the glove box key.
But I just don't want to force it.
Let me see. I don't know which keys I tried. That's crazy because it feels good.
Yeah.
Do you have that other key? Yeah, okay.
I got that little work on here.
Yeah, I don't think there's any other way to pop that trunk unless I just climb over. I could try and climb over that back seat. Pop that
That's the
trunk.
key went upside down.
Yeah, it should, yeah. Trailer, I gotta go get this stuff paid for so we can load. This thing here, this project, this 4754 did like 57,000, 58,000 for this project here. Everything here did very, very well. I'm happy with what I bought the Pontiac for. I bought a cab over also, and then we also bought this cool old trailer. This is coming home. Me and my dad are doing this one together. Really cool boat tail trailer. We believe that was a motorcycle trailer to begin with. Got to work on getting loaded here and show you guys. Got this really cool Thunderbird. It's a 312 with dual quads. Super cool. 4-speed. Really need a lot of this stuff back here. About half of it's sold, some of it's selling tomorrow. There was a Porsche tractor here. I guess they moved that. And there's my baby there. This car here did 48,000. This Model B. Going to California. I don't know what the 2002 Beamer did. I actually don't think any of this foreign stuff sold yet. I think they're doing that tomorrow. But I'm just thrilled about the Pontiac. The cab over truck's gonna be quite the chore. Right now we're gonna try to get the Pontiac going. Yeah, it's gonna be 6 volt, but we can jump it on 12, it'll be okay.
He's got a smart booster, it'll do it.
Oh, cool, awesome.
No, it's 12 volt only, but
It should be fine. I jump them on 12
I've
volt a
jumped a
lot.
couple 6 volt tractors with it.
Yeah.
I had to go to the starter.
They just spin a little faster.
Yeah.
Brian, that should be, it's the hood, the latch, there we go. Is that a 12 volt battery or 6? That optimized.
That's gonna be a 6.
It should be a 6. Yeah, it's a little, I think it's a 6. That's
6
okay.
volt, says it right on it.
Sit.
Let's just see what happens. Go ahead, hook it up.
Okay, go ahead.
Yep. You good? All right, let's wait. Let's get a little spray in it. We just got to get a little bit of starting fluid in there, and I think she's going to pop. I mean, I don't know. From sitting, the points could be dirty too. Yeah, I don't want to do that yet. I mean, we could check spark in like 2 seconds, I guess. Let's try that. You think you can see that in there, Brian? If I leave you this.
If you don't give me that, I'll see it. I'll see
Okay.
it.
Watch your head. Got it.
You ready, Brian?
Yes, sir.
No spark?
No spark that way. I don't know that it's jumping across there enough.
You want to stick an extra key in it or something? I got this one little spare key you could probably stick in there.
Pete, it's gonna spark.
It does?
It's gonna spark. Why wouldn't it spark?
Well, get points, 30 points. That's why I'm checking a wire instead of the coil. You guys ready?
Yes, sir.
I'll let you hook the strap, it's your car.
Okay.
That way you hook it where you want it.
Yeah.
And then if you guys can steer,
I actually might,
I'll get you down there.
okay. I might run out to my truck real quick.
You
How's
do got
that?
your receipt on you, right?
So I didn't pay for this car yet, but I got a bunch of other
Then I
stuff.
can't take it out.
Can we just get it out of the way so it doesn't get buried in here?
Oh, it won't get buried inside.
Okay. So this is okay here then?
Yeah. If we gotta move it, it's gonna come out the door.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just worried about it getting buried. That's all.
Nope, we won't bury it in here, no.
We gotta get that trailer over there. Okay. I guess we're better.
Nope.
All right. So let's go get them paid. Yeah. Yep. Yeah.
Tell one of the guys?
Yeah. He's coming up. Yep. All right.
Oops, sorry.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Usually you push the brake pedal on a car sitting this long, and they just spring out.
You get
Stay
one
out.
chance, right? And they
Yep.
sit in there. They never come back.
I can't believe this car has brakes.
It's awesome.
Better start cranking that baby. No, I didn't. What I missed, bud? Nobody did it. Oh, that's fine. I just want. Yeah, no, I can bring it over to you. I'm sorry, but I'm down here. So we ain't over yet. So for hauling, I don't know.
Don't get no better than that.
Oh, I think so. I haven't had much chance to talk to the guys. You see, there's the sale they're doing downtown. We can put my TV screens in this old warehouse on the south edge of town. So I'm never actually up there.
Yeah, because I think we're gonna move some stuff to get that out. I don't know.
Okay.
I'll go with you.
Take a look and see what we can get.
Awesome. Man, perfect park job too. Look at that thing.
Let's punch her up, bud.
I want to go see about getting this trailer.
Trailer's easy.
Okay.
There's not even a question. He's going in the way. Adamant about shit missing
Hi.
because he's the executive.
Yeah. And he's
So if
gonna
something
get.
goes missing,
He don't get paid.
well, I mean, it's on him. He's got a fiduciary responsibility.
Okay.
So he's got to make sure everything's like tight.
Yeah.
That back gate being open, that's a big hole.
He had a newer camera system here. I'm like, yeah. How is it the only thing in the sale that was a bargain though?
How about it?
What was everybody doing? Had a brain fart all at one time?
Yep.
Oh shit, we're gonna need the taller ones probably.
I hate you. Why'd you?
Why?
You bought this. I love this thing. This is super cool.
Too bad that tongue ain't stronger. I'd tell you to just fork it, but
Now, in here, there's a lot of shit I'd have to lift up and over the top.
this. Oh wait, how about the back of this thing? Does it have it like a pin?
Oh, I do look.
Yeah, it actually does. It has a hole. I don't know what we could stick up in there.
Yeah.
That would be ideal, but If you just go through that A-frame thing underneath there, I think it'd be a... Oh, you're gonna go like
This is
this.
what I was thinking about doing. Exactly. Make a choker.
Doing something like this.
Hey, you're the trucker, man. I know you'll find a way.
If I tilt back, it won't be as easy to slide up the fork.
Ah,
I thought it was going to.
There. Keep that rack up a little bit.
go down to 8.
There, hold on. Yep.
There's toolboxes on the side here.
Huh. Now the flat tire is going to help us because it's going to keep it off you going downhill. That thing's cool. I've never seen a fire cat before. That thing's in good shape. Will we plug any up if you leave it like right here?
Not that I know of.
Okay, I'll have it on quick. Oh. There we go.
Thank you. Bob.
Thank you. There we go. You mind hooking it up, Ryan? You want me to do it?
We want to hook it up.
Lower control arms, driver's side, lower control arms, good.
He said, oh, I want that
You want to
car.
drive? Yeah, hop in
No,
there.
I think I can try this.
Hey, that's a heck of a trailer you got there, Paul.
Yeah. Pete. I might have the e-brake set. It's hard to tell what's straight, it's out. Just let her come forward. A little bit. Pull that e-brake. And I don't know, should we try it? Let's leave the top up for tonight, so lock that in. And just in case we don't. Here, hold on. I'll help you out from the outside. There we go.
Okay, this over here.
There we go. Should latch now.
She's latched.
Okay, cool. Very nice, very nice. You can take a look at the floors in this thing now. Beautiful floors.
Hey, Pete, you really ought to take a picture of your face so when you have a bad day, you can look at it. That's Christmas morning, 9 years old.
Okay.
So you're really good. There's a section of frame up there I was able to grab. It goes back to a cross mount. Lined up.
So does that guy specialize in antique cars like you? No.
Nah, he just...
Come on, baby. Yeah, I'm like the only guy that runs these because I'm just anal about trailers and tie downs. First order was wrong.
Pull it over for me?
Yeah, that's what our J-hooks are. They probably just, it was on suspension behind it.
You know what, I looked at this years ago in this building, and he used to have a boat on top of it. I think when he drug it down here from New Hampshire, it had a boat on it.
That's pretty cool. All right, Pete. Good.
You guys got the right eye. Pretty cool stuff.
All right, so I bought this whole cab over, and now we're gonna try and cut it right behind the cab because I'm not hauling that crane. So we're gonna try and slice her right behind the cab. Maybe pick up and we'll try and take it that way. Or I gotta take a ride, chain it. Is that a short chain?
Right there. Going down there, right there.
Yeah, it looks good.
Higher.
Go down or what?
Go back.
Hey, turn with it. There you go. The rest of the way. Yeah, now just back up. We'll just spin it now. Oh, wow, she's loose. Watch her flip the fucking truck over.
Oh shit, that's gonna be interesting to me, yeah.
Yeah, we might have to, you know what? We fucked ourselves now because she ain't gonna stay up.
I know.
Fuck. Hey, that ain't gonna work because when I cut it, it's gonna tilt.
It's a great idea until it wasn't.
Yeah, I mean, she's leaning hard now. It would have been best off to leave it the way it was. We're probably gonna have to put it back because when I cut that frame, it's gonna flip the whole thing over. That doesn't work like that. It does work like that, but you can't just cut them.
Well, if you lift up on it, you just cut the center, cut the bolt off.
I mean, even pounding that pin out is gonna be a pain in the ass. If we just put it back, I could do everything we're gonna do.
Yeah, I think put it back.
Yeah, we're gonna have to put it back. Yeah, come on. Come on. Okay, down. Thanks anyways. Now it's safe to cut. Centered. We all cribbed up.
No, I need you to figure this out up here. It's gonna be a little tight. It's either gonna be tight or it's gonna not. I don't know how to...
Right there is good.
You think that's it?
Yeah, that's it. Now the question is, do we have enough batteries and enough blades?
Move this toolbox or anything?
No.
Smart thing to do. You
Well, we were gonna cut it back here. It wasn't this one. Now,
gotta cut the PPO.
yeah, we'll have to do that's gonna be a solid shaft.
You have to cut that first before you do.
Oh, we'll just unbolt it on that back cross member. Just take the carrier bearing out.
Leaning in there, this thing's out.
Yeah, these Morse metal blades, they are good when they are fresh.
Yeah,
That looks like a, I don't know, it's big, Brian, maybe 5/8 or 3/4. I think 3/4.
the guy was talking, where?
That was here.
Hey,
Did he say he knew me?
watch, some of those are 1/2 inch drive. He has a 3/8, so try and get me a 3/4 for 3/8. Brian, I need the wrench for it too.
No. Hope you don't need any bigger wrench.
Is that all we got?
You have to go to my truck.
I just can't feel my arms much after that.
Hey, I heard there's a guy in Pittsburgh going for a mechanic. Looked pretty good with the wrench there. Now it's welded on probably.
Nope.
Perfect.
Yep, beautiful. Okay. Now, get me a fresh blade.
You knocked this bolt out.
And I ain't
Is
touching
that
that.
cable, those cables all cut yet, or?
That there. I don't know if I have a pair of snips or not. We'll get them with the hair.
This stuff cutting out and it's gonna be reaching in there when this thing sits in jag stands. I don't know how safe this is gonna be to leave here.
I was wondering what all that smoke was from. I cut the fuel line.
I was.
Varnish don't burn though. Hey, someone tried stealing the sign off. Cut that cable.
Oh,
What's that?
it melted that piece of plastic. I'll just grab a fresh one. Fuck it. How about that? The big circumcision. Oh.
Last step was
Yep. I think it's through though.
to do the other side too.
Yeah, that one's clean. Okay, so now,
You gotta wait till tomorrow.
no, I don't really want to.
Yeah, I think I would.
Really?
Yep.
I wanted to get that on there tonight.
Come here at 8 o'clock when they open up, and
You were in?
it's gotta be close. I mean,
I'm not worried about the roof.
Lift that up and probably put a board across there and set it back down.
What if we, see my running boards are gonna drag. That's the thing about not having a frame rail. My running board.
That's what I was saying about getting it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was.
See, because I was gonna say, if I had frame rail, I would have just dropped it and dragged it with my truck or your van.
Yeah. So does this have a motor in it?
Yeah. For moving a lot of these, we got to shoot his forks narrow over top of the axle so he can tilt up in the back and get it all square and then just go straight back with it.
Yeah.
And then that way it's up.
But this thing has to go up some.
I think the simple fix to that is just have him lift it and I'll stick a scotch of wood in that yoke.
That's what. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Right.
All right, buddy, it's in. I think we're just gonna grab transmission ears or something. You should be able to tilt back a little bit. Just bring her forward. It's a pretty big machine. This might be strong enough you could just kind of guide it straight over to the trailer. As soon as we get it close to the trailer, I'll drag it. Okay, stop there for a second. Take the rack up probably an inch. Grab a piece of wood. Yeah, lift up. Hey, thanks for watching our video. We really appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have cars like these in your garage, if you have a fastback Mustang or convertible Impala, a nice original paint pickup truck or an old cab over truck, and you want to sell it, I'd love to try and put a deal together with you. You can get a hold of me at 412-335-6100. We pay excellent prices. We pay finder's fees. You know, it's no secret. We do make a little money on the YouTube videos, so that allows me to pay, you know, sometimes market value or really good prices for these cars. We'd love to come out and drag it out of your barn. We'd love to film it. We'd love for you to be a part of that whole process. So if you have an original paint or an original old fastback Mustang that needs work, like these ones I have on my trailer, or if you have an old pickup, or again, a convertible Impala, cab over truck, whether it doesn't matter where you are, we buy nationwide here in the United States, all the way as far as California. I've had stuff, New Mexico, Arizona, Oregon, Washington, high desert stuff we love. So, or if you're in the East Coast and it's a rusty Mustang or a rusty convertible Impala, that is fine. We typically don't buy many trucks on the East Coast, but I buy a lot of cars on the East Coast. If you have cab over parts also, especially for these early Fords, I'd be interested in that. It never hurts to send me an email or a text. IronCityGarage@gmail.com. You're welcome to send me an email or a text message, probably the best. You kind of get an instant answer that way. 412-335-6100. I'd love to talk to you. Hope you enjoyed the video, and hopefully we can make a deal on what you guys have on your farms or in your garages.